I don't know how I didn't discover this fried egg recipe sooner. To start, I'll place 7 beaten eggs in a pan with plenty of hot oil. I'm sure you've never tasted a dish as delicious as this one before. It's practical, easy to make, and most importantly, incredibly flavorful. You simply can't resist this delight I'm making. Once one side is fried, I'll flip it so both sides cook evenly. This way, our recipe turns out fantastic. When both sides are fried, I'll remove them from the oil and place them on a plate lined with paper towels to absorb any excess oil from our ingredient. Next, I'll transfer everything to a large bowl. Then, I'll add 1 cup of breadcrumbs. While mixing with our breadcrumbs, I'll cut the eggs into pieces to make sure everything blends well. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout-out. Today's shout-out goes to Bruno Mendez from Texas. I'm so glad you're enjoying our recipes. I've never used breadcrumbs the same way again after learning this dish. Now I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 diced onion, 100 grams of fried bacon, and finally, parsley to taste. I'll mix all our ingredients until they're completely combined. These tips are exclusive. Keep following me and you'll never struggle with dinner ideas again. I'm here to help you with the best preparation methods to impress your loved ones with a delicious meal. If you like this preparation, you'll love my next tips. I still have many more special recipe secrets to share with you gradually. Stay tuned so you don't miss anything. These fried eggs are the perfect example of how simple can also be sophisticated. A dish that pleases both in taste and presentation. It's bound to become a staple in your home. Then I'll place some of our mixture on a plate. With every bite, you'll taste the perfect balance between the crunch of the breadcrumbs and the lightness of the egg. It's a combination that works for any occasion. If you've never tried fried eggs with breadcrumbs, you're missing out. It's a simple but incredibly tasty recipe, making it the perfect side dish for your meals. A great option is adding some grated mozzarella cheese when mixing. It's optional, but elevates the dish into something extraordinary. I absolutely love this recipe, and I'm sure you and your whole family will too. I make it every weekend, and whenever I do, nothing's left over because the result is so amazing. The aroma of this meal is so irresistible that it makes everyone's mouth water before it's even ready. A genius bread trick everyone should know. To start, we place 500 grams of sliced bread with no crust in a pot with hot water, filling up to halfway. Using a kitchen tool, I press the bread down well to soak up the water and make sure it softens completely. This step is key to turning the bread into a dough. After a few minutes of pressing and mixing, you'll get the perfect base, firm and easy to shape. Next, transfer to a bowl. Cover with plastic and let it rest at room temperature until it cools. Once cooled, take a small portion and shape it into a disc. And before I forget, let me know what city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout-out. Today's shout-out goes to Mason Clark from Tucson, Arizona. I'm so happy you're enjoying our recipes. I actually found this recipe by accident while trying to use up some ingredients at home. And it turned out so great, it became one of my favorites. With my finger, I poke a hole in the center of each disc and rest it again. I do this with the whole batch. Every time I make it, I know it'll catch attention. The dough sets up perfectly, holds its shape easily, and even though it's simple, it always looks impressive. In a pan, add oil up to halfway. Once the oil is hot, carefully place the shaped discs in to fry. Make sure they get golden on both sides. Each time I make this recipe, I realize how much the final look depends on this step. It's where the texture sets, the finish shines, and everything turns delicious. Now for the part my kids love, and I'm sure yours will too. I'm gonna melt 200 grams of white chocolate and chocolate in the microwave for 30 seconds. Then I roll them in rainbow sprinkles to taste. Next, I dip one of the discs into the melted white chocolate and then roll that delicious ring in granulated chocolate to taste. How fun is that? Make this at home and let me know how you decorated yours. I'd love to hear about it. This is the kind of school vacation recipe kids love to make while learning to cook and spending quality family time. Every time I make it, it gets the same reaction. It draws attention, delivers great results, and still surprises. It's the kind of recipe worth repeating without a second thought.
I put ground beef on top of the potatoes, and the result was incredible. For our recipe, I'm going to cut 3 potatoes into small slices. I don't know how I went so long without this delicious dish on my table. Now I make it every week. Everyone at home loves this meal, and whenever I make it, there's nothing left. Next, I'm going to add olive oil to a pan. This recipe is going to impress you. I'll transfer our potatoes to the pan. This is an amazing meal. Quick, easy, with few ingredients. And the best part, it's delicious. There's no reason not to make it at home and enjoy this treat. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 of paprika, and 1 of oregano. I'll mix until our potatoes are well seasoned and fried. Once fried, I'll place our potatoes in a glass dish. Guys, I love the result of this recipe. In the same pan, I'm going to add a little more olive oil. I'll add 1 diced onion and also 3 minced cloves of garlic. I'll stir until our onions are well browned. Next, I'll add 500 grams of ground beef. I'll mix our ingredients until the beef cooks a bit. Once it's like this, I'll add another teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 of paprika, and 1 of oregano. I'll mix all our ingredients so the beef becomes even more flavorful with our seasoning. To finish, I'll add half a cup of tomato sauce. I'll stir a bit more so the beef absorbs the flavor of our tomato sauce. Now, I'll place our ground beef on top of the potatoes. Take the chance and tell me if you have any different recipes using potatoes and ground beef. I'd love to know more about your favorite meals. This is the perfect meal for Sunday lunches with the family gathered around, and I'm sure it will be the highlight of the day because the result is so wonderful. I'll add mozzarella on top of our dish. I have no doubt it will become one of your favorite meals as well. The result is so amazing, it's sure to impress you. I'll bake it at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Once the time is up, our recipe will be ready. I have no doubt you'll come back to thank me for teaching you this wonderful lunch. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. See you in the next video. Bye. How did I not learn this before? A brilliant trick for cooking chicken breast that everyone should know. I'm going to use 3 chicken breasts. We'll make several cuts on the surface, making sure they're not too deep. Trust me, the result is amazing. Next, I'll fold and shape a sheet of aluminum foil until I get a small boat-shaped mold, like this. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special hug. Today's hug goes to Samantha Pocket from Seattle, Washington. I'm so happy that you're enjoying our recipes. If you follow this step correctly, there's no way to go wrong. Everything will turn out perfect. After making 3 of these foil molds, we'll place them on a baking tray. Now, I'm going to add 2 red onions sliced into rings, spreading them evenly on the bottom of each mold. Have you ever tried making a recipe like this at home? Tell me, I'd love to know. Next, we'll add slices of 2 tomatoes, placing them over the onion like this. This is the stage where everything starts to come to life. As we place the tomatoes, you can already tell this layer will give the right texture and that beautiful look that stands out. In a bowl, I'll add a 1/4 cup of oil, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 3 cloves of garlic minced. Using a utensil, we'll mix everything well until the ingredients are fully combined. Tell me what you think of the recipe so far. I'd love to know. Next, I'll add 1 chicken breast and coat it well in the mixture like this. I love recipes like this. Simple, yet with a special touch. Then, we'll transfer it to one of the foil molds, placing it on top of the tomato layer. We'll repeat the process with the remaining chicken breasts. Now, we'll bake at 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. After that, we'll remove the chicken from the oven. I'll add grated mozzarella on top to taste, spreading it evenly to cover each chicken breast. Every time I get to this part, I remember that cooking isn't just about technique. It's about the joy of turning simple ingredients into something special. Next, I'll put it back in the oven at 356 degrees Fahrenheit for another 20 minutes. After that time, we'll remove it from the oven and place it on a plate. I love this kind of recipe because it delivers exactly what it promises. It doesn't require complicated steps or hard-to-find ingredients, and still stands out for the result. The smell and taste are amazing. Try it at home and tell me what you think.
Add cabbage to boiling water and you'll love the result. I'll start our recipe by placing 1 cabbage into boiling water. The cabbage is already well chopped, so let's stir a little and let it cook for about 3 minutes. After this time, I'll remove it from the heat and drain all the water. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special greeting. Today's greeting goes to Emily Bwalia from Zambia. I'm happy that you're enjoying our recipes. Now, I'll add cold water to stop the cabbage from cooking further. Tell me, how do you prepare cabbage at home? I'd love to know your recipe. In this pan, I have olive oil. And I'll add 1 chopped onion, 1 grated carrot, 1 chopped green bell pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and mix well, letting everything saute. Now I'll add the cabbage to the pan and mix it with the other ingredients. Guys, this recipe is incredibly delicious. Try it at home and come back to tell me what you think. I'm sure you and your whole family will love it. Now I'll transfer everything to a bowl These ingredients go perfectly together and give a special flavor to the recipe. Then add 2 chopped tomatoes, parsley to taste, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and mix everything very well. This salad is complete, easy to make, and absolutely delicious.